guys, so today's video is going to be all about whether or not lash extensions are worth it. I have had lash extensions for kind of on and off the past 2 years, so I kind of want to just talk about my experience, the pros and cons, and things just to know if you're interested in getting them. Alright, so first I do want to mention this really awesome thing that I am a part of, and it is the Be Incredible campaign, which is a product line by Incredible Cosmetics, which will be launching in Sephora December 26th. And you know, like how they have displays for all the different cosmetics? Yeah, like my face is going to be on one of the displays with some of the other girls that are also part of the campaign, which was super fun to shoot in London like a month ago. So I'm excited it's all happening and I'm able to share with you guys, because without you guys none of this would have happened at all. So yeah, it's really cool. If you want to check out their products, you can also look at them at incrediblecosmetics.com. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so I actually just got a fill, or I guess a full set. I went a while without getting my lashes done, just so you guys can see kind of like the difference of having extensions and not having them. And I get my lashes done at Lash Lounge Northwest in Linwood for about almost a year now, just regularly getting it done. And any Instagram picture you see, my lashes are extensions. They're never ever falsies in the past year. So I get my lashes done at Lash Lounge Northwest with Pauline and Roseanne, and they also take really good pictures of clients, the different lash styles, and that way you can see exactly what you want. If you're going for a more classic look, or a more volumized look, I get a staggered volume look because I like the look of basically what fake lashes would look like on me. They play really good music, and just the overall aesthetic of the place is exactly what I want in a lash place. So yeah, I'm not being paid to say this at all. Like, I genuinely just love going there. So I wanted to share my experience in case you are local and can go there. So yeah. Alright, so I'm about to go into Lash Lounge and it is so raining outside, but I wanted to show you guys kind of like the before and after in the process, like as it's happening. So I hope that this is helpful, and let's go. Alright, so this is the little waiting room area. It's super cute. Even the decor is adorable, like the aesthetic in here, honestly. And they have a little like snack bar. And then there are 2 different rooms. Usually there's 2 artists here, but today Roseanne's doing my lashes. Hi! Alright.
I've been losing sleep over last night, and I can't move on without peace of mind. This is not how to be.
So we usually mix different curls with your lashes. We do about 14 to 16 in size. These are just D's. We're gonna go ahead and put DDs in a bit as well.
With you I am the best I've been. Don't want you apart from me. It gets harder, don't wanna hurt.
The transformation. Yes. That looks so good. This before and after is going to be so good. So, first question I want to answer is, why do I get lash extensions? So, like I mentioned before, I have always used fake lashes ever since like high school. I don't have particularly curly long lashes. My lashes kind of just fall down. I have a lot of lashes, but they have no curl or length to them. I was tired of just having to wear falsies all the time, the glue just being a mess, my lash band showing, all the difficulties you know if you wear lashes. So that completely was not something I have to think about at all anymore, and I just love the idea of waking up and your lashes make such a big difference. So when I wake up, I'm like ready to take on the world. Like, I am confident and I don't usually wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. I just have my lashes, and it gives my skin a break because I don't feel the need to wear makeup. So it definitely is great for someone that is trying to get ready fast in the morning, or if you want to sleep in a little bit longer. Yes, that's me, so that's a huge reason why. Also, really great to get for a vacation if you're planning on going somewhere hot. That way you don't have to worry about wearing makeup or putting lashes on, having them melt off. And I also do want to mention that I am in no way like a professional on this subject. I'm not a lash technician, or I'm not like beauty licensed or anything at all, so I don't know everything, and it's all based on just my experience of having my own lashes done. So if you do have more questions, be sure to contact an actual licensed lash technician, because they can definitely answer those questions for you. Next question is, are they painful? The idea of getting lashes like glued to your natural lashes can be a little bit intimidating, but it should not be painful. I have experienced cases where I've gotten them done at different places and they were painful, and I didn't go back to those places because that's not how it's supposed to be. So the pain can be from maybe someone using too strong of like glue. Like the glue can sting your eyes, and like if your eyes are sensitive, you're more prone to that. So I would go to a place before where they would just use really strong glue. Like I could smell it when I'm laying down. Like that's not how it should be at all. It should not be a really strong fume you're constantly smelling, and it shouldn't be something that it's constantly stinging your eyeballs while you're getting it done. And another place, they would actually squeeze my eyelid and then put the lashes on, which was really, really weird, because you should have your eyes completely closed the entire time you're getting lashes done. When I get my lashes done now, I literally fall asleep because it's so relaxing. It's not painful whatsoever. The only thing that might be a little bit uncomfortable is after you open your eyes for the first time after you're getting your lashes done, some of the lashes might stick to your lower lashes, and that is just a simple little fix of them separating it. And there might be a little bit of stinging if the glue hasn't completely dried, but it's very minimal and it doesn't always happen. And they immediately just have you close your eyes again and put a little fan over, and it'll dry and you're good to go. So if it's done right, it should not be painful whatsoever. If you have sensitive eyes, you want to make sure you indicate that to your lash technician, because they should be able to handle that so your lashes don't irritate your eyes at all. But it really comes down to where you go and whether they know what they're doing or not, because it should not hurt or be painful whatsoever. And it is your eyes that are being like dealt with. Like your eyes are very sensitive. You don't want to risk your eyesight. You should do your research. Make sure you read a lot of reviews. Make sure you ask a lot of questions to know whether or not the technician knows what they're doing. Really, your health is way more important than beauty or your looks, because your health is what you need in order to survive, and your well-being is something that you want to protect so you can live your life the healthiest way possible. So please do your research and be safe about this. Next question is, how long do they last? The way the lashes work is they are being glued to near the base of your natural lash, not like right at the base, because there needs to be a little bit of space between the base of your natural lash and the extension itself. But basically, as your lash grows, the extension kind of grows with it, and your natural lashes do have a falling cycle. They fall out between 6 to 8 weeks or so. So as they fall out, your extension falls out. So you definitely want to, people have different lash cycles. So one person may have a longer time between fills than another person, depending on that. And also the way you take care of your lashes makes a huge difference on how long your lashes last, which I will talk about later, kind of things you want to avoid doing to make sure your lashes last a long time. So I get fills about every 3 to 4 weeks, and that's enough time for them to not look really ratchet, because if you wait too long, it's not a fill anymore, it's getting a full set, which you in turn have to pay more for. So you want to make sure that you get your fills done regularly, and that way you can maintain your lashes. So next question is, how much do they cost? And this really does depend on where you get them and how experienced the person is, because there are a lot of people that are in training that will do it for free or for very little, and that's a risk that you may want to consider if you can't afford it at all, but make sure that they, you know, have experience and you're not like the first person they're working on ever. But a full set typically costs, I'd say, around $110 to $200 for a full set to just start, and then a fill usually runs around, I'd say, like $70 to $100. So it really does also depend on the type of set you get. If you get a more minimal look that's just very natural, just to have some lashes, then it's going to be cheaper than if you do a full-on volume look. And if you go synthetic versus foam ink, which really makes the look of the lashes, you know, flare out, be more wispy, or be more stiff and just one single length. So yeah, it all really depends, but the range of prices goes around there. So another question a lot of people ask is if they ruin your natural lashes. So once again, this kind of goes back to where you get them done and if they do it right, because it should not ruin your lashes. But then again, if you're pulling at your lashes and if you're tugging at them, you're taking out your natural lash. So then yes, you're ruining your lashes in that sense. But if you do take care of them properly and get them done by a professional, they should fall out naturally as your natural lashes fall out, which would do absolutely no damage to your lashes. So here are some things that you want to avoid doing when you have lash extensions. So first is, you don't want to wear mascara on your lashes. You cannot wear mascara on your lashes. This basically just breaks down the glue, and also if you go to clean them, you tend to be a little bit more rough when you're cleaning off mascara, which in turn tears out your lash extensions. Also, don't use any oil-based makeup or oil-based skincare products around the eye, because this also breaks down the glue, which is the overall foundation of your lash extensions. So yeah, avoid that. You also want to avoid combing your lash extensions when they're wet. Reason being is the warm or hot water also makes that glue break down a little bit, and when you comb it, you're then pulling out the lashes. Another thing you can't do, which really sucks, is you can't rub your eyes. Like, you know how good it feels sometimes to just rub your eyes when you don't have makeup on? You literally can never do that with lash extensions, because it's one of the best feelings in the world. But if you do that, you take out all your lashes, so that's a no-no. Oh yeah, things that you should do: you should get them filled regularly. You also, as a maintenance thing, when you comb them, it's also kind of a cool tip to use a blow dryer on the cool setting and kind of blow it up your lashes so your lashes flare out and you comb them. You want to make sure they're on cool. Do not have the warmness on, because that's just a no-no. But just to have that air help you comb it out, it makes your lashes just flare out more and separate them. So overall, would I say lash extensions are worth it? Yes, I do. But they are very expensive, so that is something you do want to keep in mind if you want to kind of set aside some money and not spend money on something you typically spend money on, so you can spend them on lash extensions. You can, but they do what they claim to do, and that is make you wake up feeling amazing. It's like having lashes on, fake lashes on, all the time without the discomfort and without the lash band and glue. Like, it's amazing, but it's just the price. Literally, it's just the price. That's what I think about lash extensions. I hope that this video was helpful, and if you do end up going to Lash Lounge, mention my name and it will give you a discount, because I know all of us need a discount anywhere we can get it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Love you so very much, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye!